Hello everyone, this is Darrell here with a video response to the Skyrim Impressions video that Mr. PeteDorr has done. And basically he has nothing but praise for the game, and well, it was my most anticipated game of the year as well, because Oblivion was pretty much my favourite game of this generation, and I got it along with my 360 and I put over 150 plus hours into it. And it's basically my favourite game of that year, and it's my favourite game of this generation. But that is probably going to change though, because I've pretty much put around 40 hours, nearly 50 hours into it though myself, and I pretty much love the game to death though. It's not exactly perfect now, it does have its problems. Mainly the fact is it tends to lock up a few times, like your system freezes. But that does not matter, because the fact of the matter is this game is just wonderful. And also the fact is, there are people that I know that haven't actually, they didn't enjoy Oblivion whatsoever, but they've got Skyrim and they've loved it. So basically, for those ones who say that they didn't like Oblivion now, you should try Skyrim, because a lot of people I know have played it, didn't like Oblivion, but love Skyrim and just really enjoy playing it though. And for one, I just absolutely loved Oblivion, and I love Skyrim. I never played much of Morrowind now, but I know a lot of people love Morrowind but hate Oblivion. But Skyrim is definitely a game that's just absolutely massive though. Just as you see in the guide in the video, it is massive, and I have mine here. I don't have the collector's edition, but as I said, I have mine here, so I do, and it is pretty bloody massive, like 600 plus pages. Definitely the biggest guide book there is, and pretty much has everything in the game. Has pretty much like maps for pretty much nearly all of the dungeons, just like different quest lines, all the different sort of miscellaneous objectives you can do as well for like different people around each of the, the 9 holds or cities. Just absolutely fantastic, just absolutely overwhelming to the max, and I do not care, because that's the thing I loved about Oblivion, because you could explore a city or a town and get so many quests, and just could end up spending hours doing all these quests, and then you get more and more quests and more stuff to do though, and just feels like just sort of an endless adventure. And Skyrim is pretty much the same, but even bigger, because you just seem to go anywhere. You might have 5 quests at a time, and then also you just explore a different city, and then you get like another 10 quests or miscellaneous objectives, and now you have to do them as well. Now I'm near the end of the main quest line. Like he said, he's just visited the Greybeards for the first time, but I'm pretty much near the end of it. Like I just did like the sort of second act. I just have a few quests to go, and then I finish the main quest line. And the main quest line is good though. It probably is better than Oblivion's, so it is anyway, because a lot of people did not like the one in Oblivion, mainly because the fact is they hated doing the Oblivion gates, and there's nothing like that in this one though, so that's pretty much a plus. But that was the weakest sort of quest line, the weakest sort of part in the game for me in Oblivion though. But Skyrim doesn't have that problem, and just some of the quest lines in this are just very enjoyable to do though, and just so great to do at the end of the day, and just love exploring the different dungeons. And as I said, this game world is pretty massive though, and I just love the whole northern feel, just the whole mountainous fields, the snow. I just love where you climb up a high point and just there's like this blizzard comes in just to see the snow just falling in that there. It's just absolutely an amazing world to explore, and you pretty much you can go explore, and no matter where you go, you're suddenly going to find several locations. You can set caverns or dungeons and dwarven ruins or whatnot now. And this is a game that I could pretty much spend way too many hours in and still feel like I haven't cracked the surface. there's probably people who played more than me already anyway, but like as I said, I booked the week off work to play this game because I wanted to play it, and I just wanted to play it, so I did, and I absolutely love the game, so I do. Pete, as I said, he said he's going to be a bad mage. I'm kind of the same, like I've sort of chosen Imperial because it's skill in combat and magic, and I kind of use the one hand and spell approach, but sometimes I use archery as well, and you know, block, like shield, sword, like, you know, weapon and shield, and also enchantment weapons, because enchanting is pretty good in this here, where you can get a certain weapon, then you get a certain enchantment which you have to disenchant from a weapon that had already one though. Like you can get like sort of axe that gives like 10 frost damage, and you have to disenchant it in order to like learn it. Then for it, you put on another weapon, like a stronger weapon. So you put the item in, like an axe, then like you put that enchantment on, and then you use a soul gem now. But the more powerful strong gem is, like, the better the ability would be. So you can it could have like 10 points though, but if you like use like a lesser soul gem or something, then you can probably do like 5 points instead, actually, rather than like the actual 10. But like if you use something like a black soul gem or like a better one, you can like get more points then. So you do, and that's pretty much what's cool about it as well, and it's very enjoyable to do. But like I said, it's an absolutely amazing game though, and the music in it is brilliant. It's very enjoyable. I love the main theme. Basically the theme, what happens when dragons pretty much attack. Yes, so they do. And I pre-ordered the soundtrack, so I did, on directsong.com, and I'll be getting a signed copy of it by the composer, because the ones you pre-order order the one by a certain date, you get it signed by the composer itself. I forget, it's Jeffrey, I forget his surname though, but it's like, I think it's Jeremy or Jeffrey, I forget. But I can go on and on here pretty much about it as well, but pretty much what Pete said in his video is pretty much my thoughts on the situation now as well. Like, ever since it was first announced back in last December at the VGAs, it was pretty much, yep, this is my most anticipated game of the year, because I loved Oblivion to death. It's my favourite Xbox 360 game, but I think it'll probably change with Skyrim after I put another good number of hours into it though, because just definitely explore this world is just absolutely fantastic, and just fighting the different, you know, enemies like the giants, the mammoths, the birds, the femurs, the dwarven spheres and centurions and things like that. Now it's just really fun. It's quite a bit of a challenge sometimes as well though. Like, I find it a bit hard sometimes getting to certain locations though, because some of the enemies can be quite tough though. But it's just, I do not care though if I die like 50 times. It's just an enjoyable game to play through though, and I cannot fault it for much anyway. It's just the whole lockup issue is kind of meh. But it is a great game, and the fact is as well that, and there's a little thing as well that if I want to get the PC version, you can transfer your save over to the PC version using this sort of tool. I think you use like a flash drive or something, and then you can rename your save file there, and transfer your save over to the PC version and continue on there, and have, you know, better graphics and, like, you know, mods and all that there. So that's pretty cool as well. That's all I pretty much have to say though. I can go on and on here, but I just like to keep it like that there now. Love the game. Pretty much going to be my game of the year. Dark Souls was before that, but Skyrim just pretty much takes the cake. Not sure if it's going to be, that would probably be one of my favourite games of all time, because as I say, Oblivion's in the top 10 at the moment, and Skyrim will probably be there once I put more time into it. So until then guys, take care, and I'll see you next time.